Hey, Greg.
Yeah?
Go easy on that.
Go easy on what?
That door.
You don't want me to lay on it?
No, don't lay on it.
Okay, well this is like...
You got this. You got this. Yeah, watch out. You're gonna break your ankle. No! You better get it in. I told you your ankle. I told you your ankle was there.
It's not my ankle, it's my kinkle.
Yay. All right, guys. So today we've got the decibel meter. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a perfect triangle. All right, kids, hit it.
You ready?
Yes. That's what you gotta love about Lamborghini. Leave them on a tender or just forget about driving. And we got something right here that's gonna help us to figure out how much noise we're actually laying down. Now that we've got out of that cold start. Hey, Greg, why don't you give me a quick rappy on that? Get me up to about 2,500 real quick. All right, reading up at 98 at 2,500. All right, let's go to 4 grand. 117. I tell you what, we're gonna do that exact same sequence over again.
Okay.
Once we get these installed, please turn it off. I do not want to burn my fingers off.
Do it again?
No. Turn it off. Turn it off. We're gonna put some exhaust on this Lambo.
All right, let's get it done. So to get underneath the Lamborghini, we had to roll it up onto some 2x4s. Now Edward is placing out the arms so we don't, if this thing falls, then we become an internet sensation. Like the guy with the Corvette. Yeah. You seen that one?
Where it flips backwards?
Yeah.
I could just see the look on his face. He just kind of...
Oh, I know, and he walks out of the room. You actually see him walk out of the room.
I want to know where he went.
All right, we're going to get this all situated and get it up on the lift. Yeah, you got to check the teeter and the totter.
Let's do the teeter and totter, boy.
What's your thoughts?
We're good.
The Lamborghini is in the air.
We have taken off this portion.
Wait, you cheated ahead of time and took some parts off?
Well, yeah, but if you watch the last video and you're following the saga of Edward and Craig.
It's not a series.
It's not a series. It's a saga.
Took off some trim already.
Yes, we showed you this where it's actually just screw.
It was 5
easy,
total
wham.
torques.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to get these torques off. We're going to come down here. We're going to disconnect our splash shields. So we've got some splash shields.
Splash, is that a technical term?
Here. Boop, 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 boop. Check it out. We're going to take all this bottom portion off, expose everything, and then we're going to have a beautiful map to what we're actually doing underneath this bumper.
You really don't know what exhaust we're doing yet.
No, that's the cool part.
Is it a muffler delete? Is it just a cat back?
Don't you remember the mystery?
The mystery boxes.
The mystery box.
So let's get this
mystery spread.
Some disassembly going on. To take off that bottom tray, what size torques were you seeing?
27. We did have a T30 in there. Woo! There's some plastic clips that are like this.
So with those plastic parts, you're just using a flat tip to pull the plug out?
Yeah.
Put all your plastic and your metal in your magnetic tray.
And if you're wondering why we have this 2 posts and I'm down here on the ground, it's simply because I am lazy. I know we talked about a screwdriver, but...
It's right above your head. You don't have to use your fingernail.
But they work.
You're going to have to go get another manicure.
So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pull this bumper, okay?
Now what's all entailed in taking off the bumper?
We are going to disconnect some screws.
20 minutes later.
So we are going on about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes for Edward looking for 1 bolt.
That's not true.
His head has been stuck in the wheel well of the Lamborghini. I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. He's found 1 bolt.
This is fake news.
Not fake news.
Don't listen to him.
Your head is up the bull's ass right now.
Yes, sometimes you have to put your head up the bull's ass.
No, you gotta put your head up the butcher's ass.
That's not how
That's not how it goes? No.
That's exactly how he messed it up. You have to put your head up the butcher's ass to get a good lick of a T-bone. Would you rather take the cow's word for it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Are these are just 10 mil bolts?
Yeah, they're the 10 mil bolts that pinch the bumper.
To the fender?
Yeah, but I'm trying to get them. They're fun to get to. Right there. He's right there.
Oh, you found it?
Oh, no. I know where he is. I've known where he's at. Just getting the ratchet to turn more than like 1 tooth is the fun part.
Yeah, we will continue to watch his 10mm saga continue. We'll get back to it once we get that side of the bumper off.
How's it going, man?
Oh, all right. Here, I'll take that for you. All right, let me see some gappage. There you go. Look at that.
Now there you go. Now it's coming off.
All right, so Edward says before we can get this fender off, let's get the tire off and the inner fender liner out. So he actually is going to let me use the impact. Pull that baby off. There we go.
Here we go.
So to take out the inner fender liner, just a combination of 10 mil and torque.
So we've got torques. Then we've got 10mm plastic bolt, 10mm plastic bolt, 10mm plastic bolt, 10mm plastic bolt, another 10mm plastic bolt, and another one way back there.
And that's all one single fender liner.
Yeah, and the fun part about it is that a lot of people try and wrestle it from here and bring it out, but what they don't realize is when they do that, they risk damaging the edge, because this is very delicate right here.
But you're rolling the fender, right? That's what you want.
No, you don't want to roll the fender.
You want to roll the fender.
So what you want to do is you want to actually grab these away, boom, get over on it, boom, get over on it, boom, get over on it, and once you loosened all of that back there, it'll drop and you'll be able to pull it right out.
Gotcha. All right, let's get that out.
Come on, buddy. I take out inner liner from the back. Did I forget something? No, it's just stubborn, like I warned you guys about. Oh, just like I said.
It's just shells.
Just like I said. I called it, kids.
You're birthing a membrane.
And remember, treat your Lamborghini parts well.
Yep. That's not well.
It's plastic, it'll survive.
No. Now we can get to the back bumper.
All right, so there's a few things that we're gonna wanna make sure. One, hey, this thing right here, that's obviously a bracket. Outriggers, normally what they're called. Comes out, boom, you got a bolt in here, okay?
And that's hooked into the diffuser.
Right. B, let's go up to the top here and I'll show you something. So you see this guy right here? That's why I couldn't get a camera angle. We're gonna have to grab
a little clip right there?
It's not even a clip, it's a bolt going through the clip. This right here will be a Torx and we will unscrew it from here. It's a little hard to get to. Then we've got a Torx on this side. A Torx, there's another 10mm bolt right here. That also has Torx, which is also a T25.
And so we're gonna take the diffuser and the back bumper off in one fell swoop.
Yes.
So we won't be disconnecting the two. We're just gonna leave them together.
We're going to make it happen.
All right, we got all those bolts out. What we gonna pop it out now?
If the good.
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, okay?
The good Lord likes himself some gap in his Lamborghini bumper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, chisel. Now, this is the fun part. This is what I watch people do.
The diffuser's
every time
bolted into the tow hook?
It's actually all just sitting there. No. It's not in the tow hook. Look. Okay.
Oh, it's just like slides on and off, right?
Yeah, it slides on and off, okay? And I'm gonna show you the fun part that nobody talks about. Everybody pulls down a bumper and they never unplug the bulk.
The sensors?
The bulk harness right here.
Oh, for the camera and all that jazz.
Everything is right here, dude. You gotta get this out of there, yeah. Yeah, you gotta get this out of there.
That is a big harness.
It is.
But it's nice it's only one plug. It's not like, parking sensors and...
We hope.
You don't remember?
No, sometimes when people add aftermarket devices, you'll come down and then there'll be one more Sirius satellite XM antenna, whatnot. These things are crunchy. Make sure that you go when you go to put back.
So that's just the satellite antenna, the second piece right there?
Yes.
Oh, let's shake it. Hey, it comes off. One big bumper. Dude, those
tips are gonna go on just perfect.
Yes, okay, so big exhaust tips. Now, dude, that's just some rinky dinky.
Hey.
That's not...
She's gonna hear you.
It's a question of the day. Does size matter? Hell yeah.
Well, she needs to hear me. She needs to bulk up.
Okay, Craig, since you want to talk so much smack.
Yes, I do. What are we going to?
Huracan titanium.
Titanium. Put that up next to it. I can see the size. It's really not that much bigger.
It's nicer.
It is definitely nicer, but those look dinky.
These are free flowing.
Those are free flowing.
Means that we're not just...
There's no muffler.
Breathing out of one of them on exhaust.
I'm interested to see once we get this whole back off, what we are actually going to be removing off of this. Because what else do we need to do to get to that honky beefy?
Take off our heat blanket.
We don't need to take off the crash bar or anything like that, right?
No, we should not have to, but
you reserve the right
I reserve the right to go back on everything I
So there are multiple heat shields on this. And in order to get to the middle heat shield, you have to take off the crash bar.
Craig only picked that camera up to film the fact
that I told you so?
Yes, that he told me so and that he was right.
Now is it bolted in from the bottom as well?
Yes, in the box.
That's a big long bolt.
That is a big long bolt, sir, but that's what holds your crash bar in place.
You think? How many is there? 3? Let's see.
See everything drop down there?
Yeah, you don't want to lose those.
We won't.
Slides right off the frame, baby. Yeah. I think you're gonna have to take off that whole entire back black frame.
No, you did not say that. You just said crash bar.
But now
now you're probably right, and we will get it off.
So I had to do a little bit of Lambo limbo. And turn the car on so we could get the back hatch open because we have to take apart everything.
What we did.
Yes. So instead of guessing what we have to undo, we're just gonna go ahead and undo it. So if you watched the last video, you saw us take this off before, so I'm not gonna take you through that. You can actually see that video up above. But we are going to take off the wing and the whole back side of the engine.
So as you can tell, aside from being a bad hair day, we're taking off
everything.
because we need to get this entire exhaust out of here.
Yeah, we took off the wing. We took off engine covers.
Side engine covers. Back to the video that you saw. That's why we didn't explain it in this one.
Yeah. And
But
what
Craig
is
could
this
show you.
bar called right here? It's just like an accessory bar for the lights and everything. Right?
Yeah, it's a hanger. You're gonna hang all kinds of stuff on it. Makes total sense to have it. Makes no sense not to. You want to grab that side?
Yep, I got it.
There you go.
Yep, got that. We're got a lot of parts everywhere.
We have parts everywhere right now. This thing is coming apart in a million pieces.
Yep.
And that's fine. I'm good with it.
Actually makes it for more room. So you got some Torx down here on this heat. Damn, you got them
All
here.
over, baby. All over.
That's a lot of Torx for this heat shield. Apparently they do not want the muffler to melt the bumper.
Right. Well, now, one thing I don't think we pointed out is how we took off this one and to definitely replace this one because it will cause discoloration within your lenses.
For your rear backup lights.
Yup.
Torx everywhere.
Yes, sir. Torx everywhere. So we're loosening all of this up. We're taking our time with it. Some of it we're going to end up using some ratchets. Some of it we're going to end up power tools. Main thing is take your time. Take your time. Don't bend it. Don't yank it.
So there's even Torx even up underneath.
Oh yeah.
It's just overlapping heat shields. It's like 5 or 6 overlapping heat shields.
It's heat shields on heat.
So this was the reason we had to take everything out because all of these heat shields are right down here in the back of the engine bay. Basically, they're just stuffed under one another. So you got to undo them to pull the back one off to get to the muffler. We got the 27th heat shield off, which is actually covering up here. You got the actuator for the valved exhaust and you got it coming back out of the muffler right here. So now onto the inner heat shield, number 75.
Number 75.
Another heat shield down.
Yes, another heat shield down. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put left, lower.
Do you want a Sharpie?
No, man.
You're literally gonna leave the grease to mark which one's the left versus the right heat shield.
It's called being resourceful, Craig.
Yeah, very environmental of you.
I mean, isn't it?
You're leaving your carbon fingerprint. So Edward, what are you doing now?
Oh, come around backside. I'll show you.
All right.
All right. So as you can see, we've got an air box that runs our ducting through here and into that air box that's up top. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this plastic piece to punch out of here.
Just to give us more room to get to that heat shield.
Yes. So what we've got here is a heat shield that's loose back here. If you can see right where my hand is, can you see in there?
I can see your finger.
Okay, so if you look at where my finger's tapping, we need to turn that. And in order to turn that, we're gonna need to get this air box out of the way, pop it up, get it out of the way, and then come down on that exhaust and then separate everything.
Gotcha.
But we gotta get these out of the way first because otherwise we'd fight it on the top and eventually we would break this very thin plastic. We'd actually rip it, not break it, but rip it. So that's why you wanna disconnect them down here before you start anything crazy up there.
So you're just disconnecting the air boxes from the frame so you can just pull them right off, right?
Yeah, I want to get them out of there. Big reason that I want to get them out of there is so we can get to exhaust bolts. Later, what I'll do is I will turn those exhaust bolts to where they now face the outside of the car and you can just reach into the suspension and turn those exhaust bolts. If we need to later on, we might want to possibly give them a little tighten, a little squeeze. We don't have to take all of this stuff off just to get to it. These are hard to fish out. So what I found is that if you just allow them come up with the entire box, then it'll be a lot easier. All right, guys, now what we're going to do is we're gonna disconnect this box, take it out with extreme prejudice. No, not with extreme prejudice. It's gonna take a little peel out because you're gonna wanna take that off and make sure that you're just kind of feeding it around the lip there. And once you got to feeding it around the lip,
boom, comes right off the hose.
Yep, and then this guy right here should come out. It doesn't come out without a fight. It takes a slight twist.
You gotta wiggle it.
Yeah, you gotta wiggle it just a little bit.
Another piece of Lamborghini
On the floor.
All right, now that the air box is off, we can actually see what we are up against here. So it definitely is a catback exhaust replacement muffler delete, from what I can tell, because the oxygen sensors cats are way up there, and those are basically sport cats. They're not big at all. I mean, you look how big that is right there. That's just a baby cat. And then we're just gonna be unbolting right there, and whatever's under this is what you be deleting. Other than the annoying noise you're making, what is that, just a 10 mil?
Well, it's a 10 mil reverse force. I am walking this clamp out. We need this clamp off of here. There goes. You're moving just a little bit. There it goes. There's. I got. There you go. There you go. Yep. And now band clamp is moved, and this guy is Spinning. This thing right here, the way this works, and I'm gonna bring it out. We're gonna make this to where it faces the outer portion of the car. You see that too? So beautifully machined, and this Amtrak railway that is just kind of like clamps right down on it.
Yep.
That's the beauty of a nice. When you're buying these types of cars, this is the type of technology you're getting. As of right now, we can put this guy right here.
That muffler is so big. Are you disconnecting the muffler from the frame now? What did that end up being? A 17?
No.
What was it?
Can you grab me a 16?
16 works a lot better, huh?
Yeah, 16 works better.
So underneath there to get the muffler out, what is there, 4 size 16 bolts?
Yeah.
So we're no longer gonna have a valved exhaust, right?
No.
So what do we do with the vacuum hoses that were going to that actuator?
Plug them up.
We just plug them up?
Plug them up. Okay. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to get it to where it's finger tight.
Yeah.
Okay. You can slide it in and out. Rest the weight on there. Rest the weight on that bolt.
That bolt right there.
Yeah, that bolt right there, man.
No, yeah, that one right there.
That one right there. So you want to get that set.
You take that one out, leave that one in.
That's your hanger right now.
Now
It's hanging.
you're taking out the other 2 sides. You're gonna hang it from both of the top ones?
Top ones, but
And
I'm
then-
gonna make it to where all I gotta do is I can hold it, you can pull one like a grenade pin, pull the other one like a grenade pin, and then I can just bring it right out.
You ready to take it out?
Yeah, man.
All right.
We're gonna be ready. So if I were you, I would just grab a hold of
You want to hold
this
that?
or that.
All right.
This or that. This or that. Okay, now pick it up just a little bit. Okay, watch it home, kids. Pins out.
It's gonna explode the grenade. Yeah, sure. We're ready?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Dip down. Dip down. There you go.
Oh, bam! That would be a muffler delete.
There's some weight reduction there.
Dude, that's like 150 pounds.
So if you're wondering where Alpha, Cheapy, all of these guys get all of this room for this turbos, obvious. It's very obvious. There's plenty of room back here.
Let's put it on top of the transmission.
Yeah, you've got quite a bit of room here. They do different types of sway bars, lower them, get them under the car and whatnot. They even create more room. Yeah, this vehicle here has plenty of room to do a lot of different stuff.
It's about as closest to straight pipe.
That you're gonna get.
Yeah, I mean, it's got the cat, so we're gonna be going from the cat
You
back.
got a baby cat, you got a flex pipe, and then you're...
That's it, and dump straight to the exhaust.
Let's
So-
flip this over so the people at home can see what we got here.
Yeah.
That's a huge...
Dude, that's totally muffling the sound. Yeah, that's emissions control at its finest.
Get it out of here, man.
Yeah.
Scrap this.
So we go here, right there. Dude, right there to the existing was the muffler mount. Now it's, dude, it's just straight. It's a straight muffler delete, and it says Huracan.
Are you making fun of me?
No, I'm not. Is it Huracan or Huracan?
Man, why are you asking
I don't
me?
care.
I have a problem with aluminium and aluminum.
Aluminum. But all right, well, let's get this new exhaust on. All right, we are back. It is day 2 of the saga.
The saga continues.
And we are going to take you guys through wrapping the new pipes. So Edward's got some titanium exhaust wrap here. We're just finishing up the first one.
I think this right here is going to keep a lot of that heat off of there. You might see us take some exhaust wrap, like some of the stuff that came off. But I might wrap this bad boy up like a taco and send it out the drive-thru like your favorite taqueria.
Ready to put the first pipe on?
I've got this big bolt, got this exhaust.
You're gonna hang it.
We're gonna hang it. First things first, kids. We're gonna run this bolt. Okay, so we've got that. We've got 2 different styles of spacers. So now that we've got that somewhat hung.
Loosely hang it before, so that way you can position the band clamp and everything.
Yes, sir.
All right, we are ready to get this clamped on.
Trying to get that exhaust wrap.
Inside of the clamp.
Yeah, we're trying to get it as close as we can, sir. Not inside, but as close as we can.
And to get all those springs and everything, the clamp.
Run it out to where you're just about
right before it's unthreaded. There you go. Gives you enough room to get all that in there.
Bring that in. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the E11, which is the reverse Torx, and as you can see, it's a 6-point star. Now, one thing when you're tightening this down and making it work, getting it where you need it, you're gonna want to move it to a spot where when your motor torques, you don't want this to hit the side of anything. So I'm gonna back this up just a little bit. As you can see, we're already getting that clamp force down. Now we've got 2 air boxes that are gonna go. So I did this to show you guys the clearance issues that you could have. See how that box pops down inside of there? Are we hitting? Are we hitting? Nope, we're not hitting.
We got like 2 inches of clearance.
And then as the motor torques and whatnot, we're not gonna hit anything there.
All right.
All right.
Let's get those air boxes on. So now that you got everything clamped up, go ahead and tighten up the
hanger?
The hanging bolt.
Your hanger mount, yes.
We are putting the air boxes on, getting those torqued back down so we can get our first startup. You excited, Edward?
I am.
A little bit. Just want to hear what it sounds like.
I kind of would like to hear this.
All right, so before you start up, we no longer have a valved exhaust and we got to plug up the vacuum lines. We're just going to plug them right now temporarily till we get them plugged with a final solution. But
well, the cool part is that these babies are coming out of here.
Yeah.
So I'll have a lot more access to all of that. You're gonna have to stay tuned for that, though.
Yeah, that might be in another episode. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Air box is in.
I mean,
exhaust is in. We got enough for a first startup.
First things first.
Go like this. Lick your hands. Oh, that was good.
Salty. All right, Greg.
All right, I'm gonna do another little bit of some Lambo Limbo, and
it's the Lambo Limbos. Contact. Hit it. 111. Go. I told you there's fire coming out of there.
no, really?
Yeah. Hit that again. Do that.
You got fire?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the lights off. Hit it. Nah, we didn't get any fire. So we're not getting any fire, but maybe with the load on it, we might be able to get something going on here. But I really was hoping for some fire. I guess that's our stupid catalytic converters. Come on, Craig, we're gonna film you get out of that bad boy now. Let's go, Snap, Crackle, Pop.
Woo! That sounds incredible, man.
Yes, it
Dude.
does.
This sucks. That no suck. Thank you everybody for watching. This is number 2 in our saga, the Lamborghini Muffler Delete exhaust. Incredible sound. Gonna have to wait to the very end once we have everything done and we're gonna get some sounds on the road, on the street. It's gonna be great. If you have not hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. Give this video a big like. Another thanks to Dr. Flow Creations, Edward. We always love your work, buddy.
Thank you,
All
brother.
right, until the next one, we'll see you later.